Hey, how you doing? It's Pat here. I want to talk to you about the Mosko Moto bags. Did I make a mistake of replacing my hard bags that I used to have with these when I had my 2019 GSA? If that interests you at all, stick around, stay tuned. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here we have the dual 35-liter Backcountry Panniers. I purchased this with my own money in the late of 19, geez, showing my age, in late 2020. And if you've seen the video of my COVID Mosko Moto bags, I put these together while I was stuck at home suffering with COVID. But good use of time, right? If you want to see that video, how they went back together, the problems I faced, I will link it down below in the description, or maybe pin it to the first comment, as well as the end screen here. All right, so what do I think about these bags overall? Well, here it is, the last day of July 2024. I've been running these for basically 3.5 full seasons now. They have been on my 19 and my 23 GSA. They're a little dirty. They're well used. And guess what? They still don't leak. Everything inside these bags stay dry. It's amazing. All right, let's go over some of the things I like about these bags. One, I like their modularity. I love this beaver tail. It comes in handy for a lot of things. For example, when I travel, I like to take the bike cover. Just helps keep the dew off the bike overnight and just keeps curious people away. Not that I leave any valuables out here, because what I do when I go into the hotel is I take the bags off, or if I'm camping, I'll leave the bags on because it's right by the bike. But I will take these into the hotel, just like they're a suitcase, and I don't have to leave them on the bike. That's a pretty cool feature. These side bags, even though I don't get into them a whole lot, they have never ever gotten wet either. One of the things I hate most about these bags, and I wish all manufacturers of any motorcycle luggage system that belongs on the outside of the bike would listen, is this bag. I simply love this bag for what it is and the way I use it. And what I use it for is basically just my cleaner, and I use cloth diapers as rags because they don't scratch. The reason I hate this bag, it's not waterproof. I mean, come on, what are you thinking? Really? This is a Moto bag. This should be waterproof. So what I've had to do to combat that is I just put my spare diapers in a plastic bag to keep them dry. Now, in all fairness, Mosko Moto does say on their website that this is water resistant, not really waterproof. But the functionality of this bag is freaking awesome. I just wish it were waterproof. And then onto these pockets. I like the fact you can run the pockets empty like this, which I keep my water bottle in here because I don't like having things on my back, so I don't have a hydration pack. So I just keep my water bottle in here. I can put this strap through the handle. It fits so tight it's not going to bounce out anyway, but with this strap it's guaranteed not to bounce out. The other great thing is they give you keeps for all your straps for what you're doing. Another kind of negative about this bag system, if you're looking to save weight, you're not going to. If you watch my original video, this entire setup, which includes everything you have to mount it to the bike, not the racks, because the racks are part of the bike, weighs pretty much the same as what my aluminum panniers did. This is a positive and negative both, and I really thought this would change, but over 4 years, if I go to take this off, as you can see, I still had to struggle a little bit to get it off, so that's a very big positive, that after almost 4 years, this is still holding extremely well. The negative is it's just hard to get off. But what I like about it is you have the handles, or I can carry it like this when I am taking it to the hotel. There's no doubt when you've got these things on there, they click in so well. Let's move into a closer shot. I want you to see how these bags have got a lot of bug guts stuck in them. They've got a lot of built-in dirt, or just because they have been all over the place. These bags went with me all the way to Prudhoe Bay, halfway up the Dempster. They survived being power washed. And even being power washed, absolutely nothing on the inside got wet. If you see here on this bag, because it always faces the front, it is very, very filthy. It is baked in dirt, so to speak, but I can live with the dirt. Sorry, it is brutal hot out here today. I mean, a super, super tiny amount of fraying. I mean, for bags that have at least 30,000 miles on them, if not 35,000, these things are still in incredible shape. Here's the back side. I'm going to try to keep my shadow out of this. I got the sun behind me, but as you can see, other than dirt, oh, let me get my knee out of the way. These things are in great shape. I mean, even the bottom molly panel that I have never used still looks good. Okay, let's talk about this locking bar for just a minute here. You see these? I thought those were rivets. Guess what? They are not rivets. These are actually screws. So let me show you. Okay, you see how that's a straight and/or Phillips head screw? These are actually the nuts. And there's a reason I bring that up. This is probably one of the few negatives I do have about these bags. If you notice on this bag, that bar is missing. Fortunately, no, I didn't lose it right now. It is in the garage waiting for me to put this back on. But here's the best part about this. I reached out to Mosko, asked them if I could buy these screws and nuts because I couldn't find them on their website, and I explained what happened with a picture. And the wonderful kind folks at Mosko just sent me a whole new pack of nuts. So I will have enough to put this back on and some spares. So how's that for customer service? You don't find that very often anymore. All right, in closing, I hope you got something out of this. If you would, mash that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell, you know what to do. If you're thinking about buying these, and these are in your budget because you're going to spend some money on them, I highly recommend them. Two thumbs up. Again, if you missed it, I paid for these. Mosko didn't sponsor me, but hey, if they'd like to send me a brand new set of bags to evaluate, I'd be on board with that. Anyways, I hope you like this. These bags are awesome. If you want a great set of bags that are going to hold up over time, I would say get these. Fortunately, these have only been involved in a couple of drops, no real major wrecks. They've held up to those drops fairly well. I guess that's about all I can think to say about these bags. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.